Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Phantom Horseradish, aka Riley. I'm currently recording inside my college dorm room. The room is empty except for me, and it's very fucking cold. I need to get to the bonfire. Let's go. He is up here, ain't he? Shit. Go. Fool. No thanks. No mas. First, we'll get to the bonfire, and then I'll start up with some stories, and I can't sit. Okay. Problem dealt with. Ooh, that's really loud in my ear holes. So cool, it made me stand up against my will. Okay, so let's get my notes up here. I finally wrote some down, like literally 5 minutes before starting this. So I guess whoop, game, chill out. Okay, so I guess I can talk about myself a little bit here. I used to do Boy Scouts. I'm sure any American has heard of the Boy Scouts of America. It was pretty alright. Had some pretty good experiences. I mainly was in it for the camping and all that. I wasn't really too into the advancing ranks and becoming Eagle Scout like most people are. Oh, doggo. But I was in a good troop uh, out here in Texas. We went on a lot of fun camping trips. We had a bunch of great guys, a lot of good experiences, a lot of bad experiences. Do I really need to kill these guys? Ooh, nah, 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 I don't. There's a bunch of stories to be had from those camping experiences too. Like, there was a select few people that I hung out with in my troop. You know, they weren't just your typical squares that you would find to be scouts. Oh my. Let's see, we got a guy named Noah. We got Garen. Jacob. We had a bunch of different guys. All did weird things. I actually tried to start YouTube based on those experiences I had in the Scouts. Like, I would record the things that we would do together, and it was actually really bad. Really terrible content. I tried to start a series called Noah the Retard Measure, and this kid, he was actually just stupid. He did all kinds of stupid shit. I'm gonna get that. Lady Darkness. Ooh, I love that anime. Let's go. And get Lion Knight Albert. But I I tried to do that. It was literally just videos of him doing stupid shit. Like really stupid shit. The last video I had uploaded was on we went to a skate park or no, a wakeboarding park. And they had a skate park there. Oh god. And so we got to record him doing stupid shit on the skateboard. It wasn't really that crazy. He ended up pussying out in the video from the actual stunts that he was supposed to do. He was basically like the pussy form of Steve-O. And I'm sure everyone knows who Steve-O is from Jackass. I think that's what he was really trying to be. He was trying to be the Steve-O of our scout troop, except he was like really into weed, was Arabian, and had never thought about consequences. I remember there was like one horrible experience I had with this boy though. So this was like a really awkward thing. We were on a camping trip in Galveston, Texas, And for some reason, I have no idea why, even to this day, but this boy, Noah and Garen, they were sitting back to back together, literally jacking off. Garen's in a sleeping bag. Noah is sitting outside on the. We're at a park bench. I'm on the other side of the table, just sitting, looking away, because I don't want to fucking see that. I thought it was weird as shit. And then all of a sudden, Noah goes, "Hey, Riley," and I go, "What?" and turn my head, only to have a hand covered in cum smear across my face. I was pissed. I chased him around for 10 minutes trying to get his ass, but I stepped in a small little pothole and twisted my ankle and couldn't run anymore for the night. So I told him I was going to get him back. Of course, I didn't leave the cum on my face whenever I was running, though. The first thing I did was try to wash it off. Because who the fuck wants cum on their face unless they're having sex? And the next day, I found him with his head under a tarp. Oh boy, was I glad to see that. I looked around, no one was looking, so I quickly went and I took the heel of my foot and crushed his balls with it. I stomped on his testicles. Fuck that guy for doing that to me. I feel he got just what he deserved. Yeah, fuck you, Vort. But there were of course good experiences I had with Noah. I know whenever we were younger, he was actually a bit smarter, but then he started getting more into like drugs and doing pot. And I'm sure people are gonna say pot's not a drug. It technically is a drug. Oh shit. And he did all kinds of fun stuff with everybody. Everyone liked him except for the older scouts because he was a troublemaker. Uh, Fuck you, Vort. I do no damage to this fat fucker. Where's Lady Darkness at? Uh oh. Vort! Vort! Stop! Stop! Oh, fuck. Rip Lionite Albert. I think Lady Darkness is just in this for the souls. She don't give a fuck about me. Fucking bitch. Oh. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna beat this guy first try then. If I'm alone. Oh god, and got one Estus. Shit. Oh, rip. Zero Estus. Nope, nope. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Lady Darkness. Stupid bitch. Okay. Yeah, we would go on all kinds of campouts. I remember he broke his arm once doing something stupid on his bike, and he came to a campout with a broken arm. It was uh, really funny because he still tried to do all kinds of dumb shit. Who do we want? We'll take neighbor. And who do we want? Demon too? Yeah, let's get demon. Let's get two real people this time. And we were on one of the other scouts, like parents' pieces of land or whatever, and there was plenty of like land. The guy had cows and everything, so naturally with cows, there's dead cows and there's cow shit. I remember we had found this little swampy area behind the place where we were camping. So we would go hang out in there. There was all like uh, trees and a river that was all dried out, a little creek really. And It was really cool. We made like a base out there, is what we called it, because we were in middle school. And we would just hang out there, have all kinds of fun. We did like little team war activities. Uh-oh, demon. And I remember we found a bunch of cow bones and shit. Those were our weapons. Noah, he took a cow pelvis and just kind of slipped it on over his head as like a chest piece. It was pretty funny. I remember like there was this hill too in that little foresty area, and it looked like just your typical hill, nothing wrong with it. And so he decided to go messing around on it and then slid down it. Well, whenever he slid down it, he found out that it wasn't just your normal steep hill. It was actually it was actually covered in these like poison vines or whatever that had little spikes on them. So they'd make you itch like a motherfucker. He got wrapped up in those and got stuck. And we're all just standing at the bottom laughing at him, calling him a dumbass and shit. You know, having a good time. And, that was a pretty funny experience we had with him. I remember there was a 5th grade kid in our troop. His name was Pablo. Yep, the most stereotypical name you could give a child, too. A Hispanic child. And this Pablo kid, whenever I think we were freshmen in high school at this point, where did my teammates go? Wait, you went the wrong way, mate. He would smoke with this Pablo kid. I remember that. Whoa, what the fuck? I remember this Pablo kid telling me that his dad let him smoke, and I'm like, whatever. That sounds like bullshit, but whatever. Oh God, I fuck you, Vort. I just remembered a really good one. Uh, we did a camp out where we did like shooting and stuff, and we could bring something to shoot. So a lot of people brought things like stuffed animals and whatnot. Well, one of the kids in the troop, his name was Reagan. He had brought a penguin stuffed animal, or Noah did. One of them did. They got in a tent, Noah, Pablo, and Reagan, and they got high. They smoked they smoked out of a pen pipe that Noah had. He made a pipe out of a pen. It was the lamest thing ever. And he they basically fucked this penguin. They cut a hole in it with a knife and fornicated it. I was like, you what? Like, have you ever oh, have you ever heard of anyone fucking a stuffed penguin before? Like, seriously? Ah, hold on, Vort. Let me Estes. Oh no, I don't agree with this at all, Vort. Ah, cool. Second try, everyone. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting experience that camp out was. Oh man, there was one where we went to a place called Inks Lake. We did like a little caving thing. Thanks, guys. We did a caving thing, and it got really like rainy on this camp out. We ended up leaving a day early because of it. The rain was intense. Like pouring buckets. It soaked through our tents even with rain flies on. People's stuff was getting soaked. Tents were being flooded. Everyone was cold, wet, and just didn't want to be there. Like, we got so wet that we just kind of said fuck it at one point. And we all just were hanging out in the rain, doing shit in the rain. I remember this guy who was driving on the road got pissed at us because we threw like a granite rock in the road. And, like right before he drove. So he stopped and then yelled at us like a jackass. Like, what do we give a shit about? I don't give a fuck that we threw a rock in front of that guy's car. it didn't hit him or anything, so although I can see why he's concerned. And that was a pretty fun camp out. All just soaking wet the entire time. But I guess that's really all I can say about my Boy Scout experience. I mean, the last thing I did with Scouts was I went on a trip to Philmont Scout Ranch in New Mexico. At this point, it's just me and a bunch of guys that I don't normally hang out with, and it's a backpacking trip. 45-pound backpacks, 12 days. Our trek was supposed to be 88 miles or something like that. It ended up being over 100 at the end. And they we had to carry. I carried 3 pairs of clothes, food, toilet paper, shit like that. And my backpack was heavy. There were only 2 times where I needed someone else to carry my backpack, and it was because I was about to pass out. I don't know what it was, but we were climbing this hill and it was about to rain because around a certain point every day in New Mexico, it rains, or at least it does there. And so we needed to get up this hill before it started raining on us because it's dangerous and all that jazz. And my roommate came in earlier. That's what that cough was, if that was recorded. Thanks, guy. Get this thing over here. Uh, Homeward Boners. Is there any more items? I could have sworn there was one more. Guess not. Uh, yeah, one of the guys in my group, Mitch, he was a real OG. At my high school, he was the quarterback. Not quarterback. He was the punter, that's it. The runner, something like that. I don't know football because sports are lame. At least I think they're lame. Fuck you, doggos. Ooh, this guy's giving this one a run for his money. Oh, well. Uh, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. I swear to God, I don't get it. My roommate's friends just don't ever. They don't ever think to call or text him. They just show up and expect him to be there. He literally was in here not even a minute ago, and then this guy comes like, "Is he in here?" No, he gone. He gone as fuck. Nothing out here. It's been a little bit since I've been through this area because I never advanced further with my other character. But what was it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Mitch, real OG. He put my 45-pound backpack on his front with his 48-pound backpack on his back, and he hiked 6 miles with that. And it was only to prove a point, or not to prove a point, but to beat his older brother who had done the trek before him, and the amount of weight he carried for a certain amount of time. And he definitely surpassed him. I was very thankful for it because I was gonna die. I was gonna pass out right there on that hill and fall down and die. And after that, I did my best. I carried my bag for the rest of the trip, except for one more time because the water on this trip was god awful. There were some places where the water was so dirty that they had to chlorinate it. So you'd get really chlorinated water sometimes. That was the worst thing ever. Or you would have water that tasted a lot like iron. And I have pretty sensitive taste buds, at least I think I do. And so being able to taste that was awful. Did not want that in my mouth whatsoever. Fuck. Damn, this scimitar is gonna be the death of me. I need a falchion. I know that's a good weapon. We also need gray rat. You giving me anything yet? Nope. Uh, yeah. That trip was fun though. At first it sucked because, hiking with heavy backpacks, but then you get used to it. Your legs get used to it. You wake up every day like, all right, let's walk. The most annoying part is putting the backpack on though. I expected my shoulders to be extremely sore, but I guess I had acclimated to that, and it just wasn't. During that trip, though, we woke up once at 1 a.m. to go climb or to go hike 14 miles or something like that. Maybe 10. I don't remember. To go hike up this goddamn hill. It was the tallest peak there. It's called Mount Baldy, and our goal was to see the sunset. So we let the dumbest guy in our group be the navigator that day. His name was Mike. Mike is fucking stupid. He is the dumbest out of his three brothers, and everyone hated him for it. Oh, booped my headphones. And he got us all turned around in the dark, and we ended up missing the sunrise that we could have had on top of that mountain. Not that I gave a shit, I just didn't want to climb the mountain because I was tired as fuck. And, oh wait, I need people to summon because I'm not that great. Not that great with this kind of character build. I bet this guy's trying to be summoned by someone specific, so he ain't gonna let me summon him. But this this hike up the mountain was awful. Oh god. Someone behind me? No. It sounded like there was. Hey Jericho, hold on. There's someone else here. Not Artorias. Oh, we didn't go get Grey Rat. Oh well, I'll get him in a little bit. We have to get his ring anyways. For his milady. Or we have to get the bone of his milady. Uh, yeah, we did a bunch of fun activities on this trip though. Climbing that mountain was definitely terrible. I passed out as soon as I reached the top. It got really steep towards the top too, and eventually the turf turns into like a more gravel like material, so it becomes impossible to walk up without sliding down. Me and my dad, we were the last ones to the top. This was the second time I believe he had done that hike. He did it whenever he was a wee lad. Cut the Loretta bone down. Fuck this guy up. Get my repair powder. Uh, this is ooh, definitely a whole lot of fun though. That hike down was extremely quick, but God, was that also tiring because it was so steep. You had to constantly be holding yourself up, so that way you aren't running down at the speed of light. Why didn't you die? Ow. Oh, you know what? I didn't get the beginning area Estus shard. Fuck me. I'm stupid. Bye, Artorias. Rip. It'll be just me and Jericho then. I wish it would tell you like how they died in this game. That'd be a little interesting. And during that trip though, I didn't poop for like 7 days though into that trip. It took me that long, and it was only because I ate a shit ton of pears, and pears apparently have laxatives. Thank God, or else I would have been constipated for a long time. Because, whenever you're in one of those, like, survival situations, your body's like, no, you no poop. Pooping is no good. Not if you don't have good bathroom. Ah, when you don't have a pokey weapon. I do have a pokey weapon. Where's S-Stock? And from that trip, because the food like wasn't that great either, I ended up losing actually 15 pounds just from drinking a shit ton of like flavored drink packets. And where is this guy at? From drinking flavored drink packets and only eating like one meal a day. Because the food was just terrible, and that I didn't feel hungry from drinking that. I was fine, gaining muscle. I think he went over here. Jericho, what you doing, SA? Come with me. We're going this way. Oh boy, how lovely. Hurt myself for no reason. We'll go back that way in a second. But yeah, that trip was a whole lot of fun. And I don't know what he's doing up there. And I would probably do it again if I could, but I'm no longer a scout. I quit after that trip. That was my sophomore year of high school. I quit just because there wasn't anybody that I wanted to be associated with in that group. Not anymore, anyways. All my friends kind of like dissipated. And so I just saw no reason to stay in if I wasn't going to be with friends. All the younger kids were kind of like, eh. No, what did I drink? There was an Estes soup back there. This guy's probably going to be disappointed whenever I, like, de-summon him. But yeah, that was my scouting experience. Stopped my sophomore year, never became Eagle Scout. My stories, they may have been okay. They may have been, like, not good at all. Not very interesting, but, you know, everybody views stories differently. I tried to make them as interesting as possible, but I haven't told them in so long. I just couldn't remember all of it completely. And yeah, you'll never guess what happened. I love how as soon as I get back to my college dorm, I am like pissed. No. No. Fuck you. Fuck you, fat lady. I love that I get back here only to walk in on my roommate having sex with. Did I get the gloves? No. Rip. Only to walk in on my roommate. As he called it, he said he was napping with Ashlyn, or he was going to nap. Ashlyn's his girlfriend. Oh my god. Yeah, napping with his dick inside her like shit. So I walk into that. Fuck you, Hodrick. Oh, okay. I know where we're at. We need to go back now, Jericho. Jericho. Boy. No. Jericho. No. Jericho, no. Stop. I know, Jericho, I'm not ready. Okay. I kind of hope Jericho dies then. Make things easier for me. Why don't I have the beckon? I need beckon. Fuck you, Jericho. Please don't kill Hodrick. I wanted to get the Covenant. I don't know if you can still get it with Hodrick dead. At least in Phantom form dead. He's gonna fuck up my questline right here. And go back and get that soup. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, roommate. So I come back. He's done that. You know, it's not anything new really. I'm always walking in on him at this point. Fucking, he's a sex addict now. It only takes him 5 minutes. Jeez. I feel bad for that girl. No! Fuck you. I really hope I can still get the Covenant. Because I really want that Covenant. Oh, let's go open this then. He's already killed these guys. And then he tells me, now I listen to my music with Beats headphones, and there's a special charger for them. It's just like your typical Android charger, but I use an iPhone, so this is the only one I have. One of his friends needed to charge his vape so badly that he was like, "Hey, can I use this?" And then my roommate was like, "Oh no, you can use it while you're in here, but it's my roommate's." But for some reason, I guess he didn't get that clear across to his friend because his friend still took it. Oh my god. His friend took my cord to charge his vape at someone else's house. My roommate lent him my cord without my permission, and I was furious. Please don't die. Because this is the only cord I got, and they're for my Beats headphones, and they're not for him to be given out. It's common courtesy not to do that. Go fuck these guys up. Fuck you, assholes. Could have sworn I just heard like a click or something. Common courtesy not to do that. I didn't appreciate it at all, and I told him he better get it back and then never lend my stuff to anyone else again. Because you don't do that. Like, never. And I hope for anyone in the future, anyone who watches this, do not do that. That's not cool at all. My roommate, he's some piece of work. And so now I patiently wait for him to get it back to me, but I don't know if he'll remember to. Luckily, it's at someone's house, like whom I kind of know, and my friends that are actually trustworthy go over there all the time, so they'll be able to get it back for me if he doesn't. Oh no, please don't. Okay, thank God. Did not want him aggro. Okay. He did give me his crappy cord until then, but if he ain't getting mine back, I'm keeping it. Same with his friends. He, his girlfriend borrowed the friend that took my Beats chargers headphones, and I guess they left the charger cord with it. So, oh yeah, that's right. This guy doesn't fight. And so now you let me. No, I can't get it anymore. Fuck. Fuck you, Jericho. I can't get the covenant anymore. Rip me. So I have two cords held hostage at the moment. He doesn't get mine back, his friend ain't getting his back. Enough said. But I hope no one ever has to go through this kind of roommate deal. We used to be friends at first, and he changed a lot, became someone no one liked really being around. He got really into doing drugs and shit. What are you doing, Jericho? Oh, I thought you were gonna heal me. You fuck up my covenant, and then you don't even heal me. Now I just have to be a son, bro. And I have like no health, so I need to get to this. Will I even live this fall? Oh my god, just barely. Go, 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 go. So, I'm sure this video has been going for quite some time. Jericho, you need to piss off. Sorry to say, buddy, but I need you gone so I can see it. Go back and spend these souls real quick. Fuck up my covenant, you don't get no humanity. Or not humanity, what is it? Embers. I don't know why I was thinking of Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I hope my stories were enjoyable. I do try my best to make them good stories. And I guess we'll go back to the place and I'll end it. Because I'm sure this has been recording for like a while. And yeah, on top of that, I'm starting a skateboard club here at my school, and I hope that goes swimmingly, successful. And I guess I thank everybody for watching, whoever does. I hope you enjoy my content, so please like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.